Hi there, welcome to the latest episode of my 10-minute moan, and the topic of this 10-minute moan is the quite horrific details of Scotland's latest, not first, foreign grooming gang. Now, this story came out yesterday, and I've managed to come across a video of one of the police officers involved with it, explaining the horrors that these kids up in Dundee faced at the hands of an immigrant grooming gang. There were 5 defendants in trial, all found guilty, 4 men and a woman, all from Romania. And I'll just play this video to give you some indication into a snapshot of the horrors these children face and what these gangs do with them.
We'd identified up to about 25 victims, not all engaged with us, but it was apparent that they all had a story to tell in one form or another. It was quite concerning how so many different females thought they were the partner of one or two of the crime group that were involved. It was clear that they were trying to groom the females, and there was certainly evidence that one had been moved into prostitution and was being advertised on the website as a prostitute. And I think that would have been the end goal for the others as well, to make the crime group money. And they'd done that through coercion, through grooming, through getting them addicted to Class A drugs, unfortunately.
This is quite horrific, and something that disappoints me just now with society is this sort of point scoring that people are trying to have and try to politicise what is, in the heart of it, child abuse. And I've actually seen, probably the worst one I've seen, and this was used as an excuse along with, there was 2 things. The horrors of the summer with what happened in Southport, the levels, 3 things, the levels of illegal immigrants in England and these grooming gangs, where people were saying, these are reasons that we should have an independent Scotland. Because, I mean, that's disgusting, right? And because the perception is that in Scotland, we are immune from such things. Now, let me remind you, this man's talking about 25 victims they had identified. That doesn't mean there was 25 victims. That means there's 25 that we know about. And this is one case. And then, you know, unfortunately, I hear stories from people I know within the abuse survivor community. And, you know, horrific thing, and things that are in public domain, that we've had 3 grooming gang investigations in Glasgow alone. And there's other towns that I shall not mention, because I want to do some more digging. But even like small towns in Ayrshire where there have been apparent issues with grooming gangs. So this is a UK-wide, and possibly worldwide, issue, not something that Scotland is free from. And it's just absolutely horrific. So that, you know, they've taken these youngsters, had them believe that they were partners to these people. So I'd imagine there was some illegal action there when you're a partner of an adult as a child. But then, you know, getting them addicted to drugs and prostituting them. It's just horrific. And there's a thing that I'm going to do more investigating on as well, called the county lines, where there seems to be almost trails all the way through the United Kingdom with this type of thing, and using people's houses for drugs and exporting not just children but, you know, adults as well, through sexual exploitation, etc. So this is a massive issue that I don't believe we're anywhere near finding how horrific it is. I think we're at the tip of the iceberg here, particularly in Scotland. And if you think we've got 10% of the population, and we reckon there's about 50 gangs in England, and we've got about 10% of the population, 50 areas, in England, that were at the hands of these grooming gangs, that should give you some indication that it's not just Dundee. It's impossible for it just to be Dundee. So it's worrying, it's horrific, and hopefully the victims of this gang have found justice yesterday and can somehow get their life back together. And hopefully, if there are other people who have had similar issues in other parts of Scotland, it might help them to do something about it. So if you found this video worthwhile, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not already done so, please hit the subscribe and the notification bell. Give me your comments below. I always enjoy seeing them and your input into that. But most importantly, well, unless you're the type of person that either A, is involved with these grooming gangs, or B, point scoring with these grooming gangs, not you. But
everyone else, have a great day. Cheerio, bye now.